Hi, I'm Water. In this video, we're going to be going over something you're going to need to know before you make your 2022 Antwerp investments, as we're going to be covering something you should be staying away from. Now with this all being said, what we're going to be talking about in this video will be the souvenir packages in this upcoming major. Now Valve has gone ahead and confirmed that we will not be receiving MVP autographs on these skins, and they will have the same stickers as Stockholm. Now there's a few reasons why this is an issue, as not only will the skins be the exact same, but they will have the same stickers, including just the map, the team, and then obviously the tournament. But on top of this, the stickers essentially are the exact same. This essentially won't make any of these souvenirs unique in any way, as most of the skins in souvenir crafts have already been seen from 2021 Stockholm. Now not only this, the map operations which are taking place this year do include some good ones, but they're so popular that they don't have any plans on leaving. Both Mirage and Dust 2 have great coverts, the AK and the Yop, but Valve definitely has no plans on removing these iconic maps from the game, so they will just become more common and more common as majors go on. Now although these are what you could say the best map operations available at the moment, as there is a potential good skin at the end, but this does make it the most popular to actually grab. Due to the system that Valve has in place, where you're actually able to choose the exact souvenir package you want, does make it so what you'd say any good one is no longer rare and pretty common to actually find. This is where when you check out the market, you notice there's a huge discrepancy in quantity. When you compare the Mirage and Dust 2 packages from Stockholm 2021, they're around 10 times the amount compared to the other maps, which is just strictly due to the fact of how popular Dust 2 and the Mirage operations really are. Saying that though, that does give you a lot more room for growth within the other maps if this is something you are interested in, as they are essentially the only ones which have relatively gone up in price, with the overpass package being the biggest gainer. This would be my recommendation if you are going to be grabbing some packages or just trying to use your 3 from your viewer pass. If you're not going to be personally opening them and just going to hold them, I recommend you try to get it for some of the other maps like Overpass, Vertigo, Nuke, Ancient, or even Inferno, as Mirage and Dust 2 are without a doubt going to be getting spammed. Obviously, if you're just going to be opening them for your own chance at the skins, just get the ones you want, but if you are going to be wanting to hold them long term as an investment, it would be better to go with one of the other options. Now this is why investing into souvenir packages isn't that great anymore, as there can essentially be an infinite amount, as players have the options to buy the tokens. The stickers on these upcoming Antwerp souvenirs are not going to be wanted at all due to the fact that there isn't any MVP autographs, and if they wanted any of these skins, they've already had the opportunity to. As well, the fact that souvenir skins can't get used as a trade up essentially makes them useless, which will continue to drive the prices down. With this all being said, if you are looking to invest into some souvenir packages in Antwerp 2022, I would definitely recommend you to at least choose your maps wisely and realize that you probably won't be seeing any gains for a really long time. Even the Stockholm packages to now have barely even gone up in price from their original value, so you can definitely expect the Antwerp packages to do just as bad or even worse. So saying all this, I'm probably just going to be grabbing a few, but I won't be expecting them to make any gains for an extremely long time. I feel like this is something which is very important when it comes to investing, is that you have to understand all of the risks, and well, this is an investment that does take some on. Now although you won't be guaranteeing any profit for months and months by going into one of these, but if Valve did ever go and discontinue one of these maps, let's say Overpass, Inferno, Vertigo, well then these packages will slowly start going up. The supply from future majors will get cut off, and then they'll slowly start gaining as time goes on. I think it's very important to take note that these souvenir packages for Antwerp 2022 could have been a lot better than what we are getting released, as we already have the player signatures, but it looks like Valve didn't want them on the souvenirs. So with this all being said, if you are investing with a mindset that you want to flip a profit between now and the next major, I would definitely stay away from these souvenir packages, as it's not what you're looking for. As well as this, if you do have that mindset of flipping a profit between now and the next major, I would also say to stay away from Antwerp, is due to the fact that a lot of people will have that exact same mindset, so it's going to be very over invested into, and I can definitely see it not being profitable for the next few months. The supply will be plentiful, so you'll be able to grab things for very low prices. The thing is, especially about Antwerp, is although holos are 5 times more rare, there will probably be more than 5 times the amount of capsules sold compared to Stockholm 2021. Just be very wary when you are investing into Antwerp, and don't just look at Stockholm as a comparison and be like, well, it's made a bunch of profit, so Antwerp will as well, as they are the same sticker design, But in actuality, there's a bunch of other investors who are thinking the same way, and that will cause a bigger issue down the line. I have a strong belief that Antwerp will do very well down the line, but it's really just in the time frame that you're looking at. Between now and the next major at the end of 2022, I see very little growth for Antwerp, but obviously in the long run they will perform excellently. Now I know there's been a lot of Stockholm versus Antwerp, Antwerp versus Stockholm, Stockholm, Antwerp, Antwerp, Stockholm, and if you honestly just don't care about it, but you are still looking to invest, the honest and best answer I could probably give you is to just stick to the reliable, and that is cases. If you're going for a discontinued case, it does just slowly go up over time, which does make it a very safe investment, and this is what I would recommend to anybody if they just don't know their position, and that is totally okay. If you see Antwerp 2022 and you see all these other people who want to invest into it and you're like, I just want to stay away from that, let them do their thing, but you still want to invest and make some gains on your money, this is where I would recommend you to look at some cases. There's a bunch of cases that perform really well over time regardless. For instance, like the breakout case, this is a very safe one to invest into, as although it is a few dollars, it is very reliable and safe to just slowly go up over time. You're not just going to be doubling your money in a few months, but you will be constantly making profit with very little room to go negative. So with this all being said, if you are going to be trying to invest into anything these next few weeks, make sure before you do, you go ahead and assess the risks. And if you're curious what I'm going to be doing within these next few weeks, well, that's when the sale hits. I'm going to be buying out Stockholm, the Challenger capsules, foils, golds, hollows, all of them. I'm going to be chasing to pick them all off at discount rates. This in itself has a huge risk just due to the fact how Antwerp and Stockholm look the same, which has a chance of turning the Stockholm stickers essentially irrelevant, but I have a very strong feeling that Stockholm will perform very well in the future. This isn't something I'm going to be doing to make a quick flip in a few months, so make sure you assess your situation and what your plans are. With this all being said, I hope you are staying hydrated. Until next time, it's been Water and I'm out. Peace.